As state lawmakers wrap up the first week of the legislative session, Governor Greg Abbott is unveiling a new public education priority.
He wants to ban diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives in K-12 public schools. KVUE's Daniel Perot is live near the Capitol with more on what the governor is calling for here and the reaction to that plan. Daniel?
Brian and Quita, after a busy first week of the legislative session, the Capitol is quiet on this Friday night. Many state lawmakers have left town and headed back home for the weekend. DEI programs are designed to help minority and underrepresented groups. Last legislative session, state lawmakers passed a bill that banned DEI programs on the campuses of public universities. Now they want to build off of and expand on those efforts. As the sun sets on the opening week of the 89th legislative session, Texas Governor Greg Abbott says he wants state lawmakers to ban DEI initiatives in K-12 public schools, tweeting, "No taxpayer dollars will be used to fund DEI in schools, and schools must focus on fundamentals of education, not indoctrination." Emily Witt is with the Texas Freedom Network.
Our kids wouldn't all feel safe and embraced in our schools, and that kids who are not LGBTQ would get the message that it's okay to bully other children or belittle people who aren't like you or come from the same background as you.
The tweet drew praise from State Senator Brandon Creighton, who this week became Senate President pro tem. He authored Senate Bill 17 in 2023, which forced publicly funded universities to shutter DEI programs, initiatives, and training. Supporters like Senator Paul Betancourt say it's meant to ensure fairness.
We've had to pass a bill to remind ourselves that all men are created equal.
Creighton says he's ready to expand the law to protect the 6 million students in Texas schools from what he called failed divisive DEI programs.
There's nothing wrong with embracing people from all different backgrounds. It's good for all of us to make sure that people have the resources to thrive no matter where they come from.
State Representative Stan Gerdes has introduced a bill to ban DEI initiatives in a government entity like school districts and open enrollment charter schools. Both Creighton and Gerdes were not available for interviews on Friday.
This also feels like a large distraction from the very real problems that our public schools are facing.
The governor's threat to cut funding to ensure taxpayer dollars don't go to DEI programs comes as districts statewide grapple with multi-million-dollar budget deficits and consider closing schools.
It's frankly disgusting that Abbott would suggest taking away any sort of funding from our public education system at this really critical moment.
We reached out to the governor's office this afternoon to ask some questions about the tweet, but we did not get a response. Governor Abbott's major priority this legislative session is school choice. The governor says that he believes he has the votes to pass a program that would allow families to use public tax dollars to pay for their kids to go to private school.